music, I'm on a coaster ride. Remix, still talking white.
Gen Y, Gen X, Millennials, Generation Me, Generation Internet. You know who you are. You've been crushed, hit hard by this economy.
So if you're dealing with college debt, maybe you're even trying to move out of your parents' house or start a new business. Look, the only way you're going to be able to do that is to be able to produce and to get people to pay you what you're worth.
I'm fighting for your generation. I'm not counting you out. I believe in you. We're here to give young hustlers the advice and tools they need to succeed in the 21st century. Hey, welcome, young hustlers.
Welcome, young
Jarrod,
hustlers.
At Jarrod Gland. Hope everybody's doing good today. Thursday afternoon, 1 o'clock, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in Miami Beach.
Miami Beach.
Where we come to you to talk about how to get your hustle on, what you're going to do. You're 18 to 32 years old. You haven't crossed the Jesus Christ threshold of 33 yet.
He's done at least 1,000 curls so far.
Oh yeah, I like to get my pump on before the show, Jarrod. That's why I do this. Okay, all these kids are getting out of college, right? Or they're getting ready to graduate here in the next 5 or 6 weeks.
Doing work right here.
Right, they're going to be showing up. You got to have your pump on, dog. You got to have your pump on. We want to talk about jobs. For those of you who are not medicating, hallucinating,
procreating,
and alcoholing on spring break. For those of you who are out there like I was at 23 years old about to graduate, terrified. I was
scared.
Dude, I was so scared. I think I went to college, Jarrod, so that I didn't have to go to work.
I think a lot of people do that, G.
And I want to prepare. I know there's people out there getting wrong advice, bad advice. Advice that just won't help them, Jay.
I don't even think that there's the advice. There's just no information, period.
Dude, if you go online and search college graduates, okay? Mm-hmm. Dude, it becomes overwhelming. You're 21 years old. You're getting ready to get out of college. This is what they're going to tell you. It's crazy, okay?
I just search millennials and the amount of information I get's overwhelming.
It's crazy. Check it out, okay? Best companies for new grads who's hiring. This is what you'll find. If you're actually going to ball up,
ballin',
and you're going to say, hey, okay, I got to move out. I got to leave the dorm. I'm not in college anymore. In the safe haven.
The
haven. I'm going to leave college now. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm good at. I don't know where to get a job. Check it out. Number one hire in the country is Enterprise Rent-A-Car. They made the number one list. They'll be hiring 8,500 people this year. Salary for management training, $31,635. Let me just suggest to you that if you are getting out of college to go work at Enterprise Rent-A-Car, you didn't need a college degree to begin.
Well, listen, in the defense of Enterprise
Rent-A-Car.
Okay,
go ahead. We got an endorsement deal with them or something?
No, I'm just telling you that they're known from promoting.
Dude, they don't pay anybody. $32,000 for assistant store manager. Okay, why do they have stores? Why does Enterprise Rent-A-Car have a store? I want the car, not the store. Okay, $36,000 for a manager assistant. You graduating from college, man? You gonna be a manager's assistant? What's that mean? Staff accountant, $31,965. What is that? Okay, Teach for America. I don't even know this company. Do you know this company? They're going to hire 4,925 people. Average salary for teachers, $42,000. Average salary for marketing associate, $42,792. Okay. Verizon's hiring people, okay? Verizon's going to hire 4,200 people. Software engineer, $87,000. Retail sales rep, $31,000. Dude, if you're making $31,000 at Verizon, you need to get on my freaking material because all you can make is $31,000. I got a chick that's going to make 50 G's this month. How many months she been here?
4
months, dude. She made $50,000 the first 2 weeks of freaking April. You went to college to sell Verizon contracts to make $31,000? Okay, customer service, 30 grand. Engineer systems. I don't even know what an engineer system is. I got a college degree. I have no idea what an engineer system would be. Do you? 80 grand. Business accountant, 48,000. Account executive, 42 grand.
I think that's a salesperson. I think that's what that means.
Customer service, dude.
Account executive. What
Okay,
does that even mean?
Verizon's paying their account executives less than they pay their salespeople. Okay, analyst, 50 grand. Okay, check it out. All right, I'm just going to tell you who's hiring. Okay, you guys, if you couldn't get a job already, you've been there 4 years, got your freaking C, got your B, got your A, valedictorian of the class. Can I see the chick? Come on, man. Get with the photos, bro.
Get your game on.
Okay, look at her.
RP.
Now, what does she need to be doing this weekend?
I don't know.
Dude, she lost her confidence. She lost her confidence, man. What's going on? I got, Daddy, I'm leaving the house, Daddy.
Dude, the problem is she doesn't even know where to start. If she knew what job she wanted, she wouldn't know how to start.
Exactly.
That's the problem.
That's right.
You want to talk about that?
Yeah, dude. Where are you going to start? Okay, you going to start like this? Look, you're looking on Google who's hiring, but you're forgetting you. What do you want to do? What are you good at? Okay, what is she good at?
She looked like she was biting her fingernails.
She got to be good for something. What is she good at? Why can't you put her back up there? I think she's cute, man. Okay, what is she going to be? What are you going to be good at? Okay, you got to get. You know how you handle insecurity? Dude, what are you going to be good at? You can't be good at all these things. You're going to look and see what people are hiring for, and then you're going to create some resume that says, "Oh, I'm going to be your girl
or guy."
Okay? So, look, that's not how you're going to get a job, okay? This show today is for those of you 18 to 34, you're 32 years old, 33, wherever you're at, and you're like, maybe you're 50 years old, dude, and you're out of work right now, okay? And you're like, hey, I got to get a job.
A real job.
I got to get a job. You look, man, I know guys that went this route, okay, that got out of college. People I got out of college with, I didn't go the traditional route. My twin brother did. He got out of college, went and worked for a company that was hiring people in the gas and oil business. I didn't do that. I went a completely different route. And look, he did extremely well, and I've done extremely well. So for those of you who are like, don't want such a traditional fashion, which I imagine there's millions of millennial.
Sure.
Probably more than at any other time in your lifetime because you're so aware.
Well, the problem is just people thinking outside of that normal. Like they just assume that they're going to graduate, they're going to go find a job making 50 or 60 grand a year, and then that's the thing that they're supposed to do. And really what we want to tell you is A, how to get the job you want, and B, how to break out of that.
So stick with us, okay? We're going to come back and talk about exactly the strategy you need, young hustlers, to go get what you want, what you're good at.
Are you looking for the keys to success? Are you not sure how to break out and move forward in your life? If you are asking these questions, you need a way to take massive action, a way to develop the right attitude, the right approach, every minute of every day. The Grant on the Go 4-book MP3 package is the solution. Included are all 4 of Grant Cardone's best-selling books. Download to one device or to all of them. With over 30 hours of content designed for sales, closing, finance, and career, with special exercises to ensure you know the data. Grant on the Go is narrated by Grant Cardone himself, a personal coach for sales, motivation, negotiations, keeping your pipeline full with no blank space on your calendar. An $800 value. On sale now for $249.99. Order now at grantcardone.com/Grant on the Go. This is $1 million program. Go to grantcardone.com/Grant on the Go. Be productive, take action, and make the moves that are vital to your success. Order now at grantcardone.com/Grant on the Go today.
Wait and see what I do this year. It's going to be freaking over the top crazy, okay?
Show me some love. Come on now.
I want to talk to you today about success. What you're learning here will go with you for the rest of your life. You're getting me excited right now. If you're average, you'll hate me.
Being able to live where you want requires that you produce, even when you don't want to.
Every day they're freaking out there. Every day I'm hustling.
Saying, hey man, I want to put my hustle on in the hustle country of the planet, America, the great USA.
Hey, Grant Cardone here, New York Times bestselling author and your friend in sales and in business. That's right, in business. So you want to scream about it? You want to bitch, complain? Go ahead.
This is the worst job market in the history of the United States of America.
The truth is, get back to promise and hope followed up with work. Completely committed, completely dedicated. It's not work, it's a passion. Turn that camera on. Is it loaded? Do you have battery in it? Turn it on and follow me.
It's a Wi-Fi hotspot.
What does that mean, man?
We could Skype. We could do whatever you want. All right.
I can do a video here, man.
Yeah, come on, man.
Oh my God,
Dude, really, what is up with this? Are you?
dude, I'm working my core, dude. I'm working my core.
Driving me crazy.
Look, you young hustlers, you're like,
Oh, you young Thundercats running around with your 6 packs.
hey, my name's Grant Cardone. This is at
Jarrod
Gland.
Gland.
Actually, we had to change your name on our payroll to pay him out. And his tax ID number changed when we did that. Folks, look, we're talking about jobs, your future. You're about to graduate. Maybe you know somebody about to graduate. Maybe you're a mom or a dad that listens to young hustlers. And you're like, man, I got a kid, man. He's about to graduate. He doesn't know what to do. My friend Jarrod Lemoyne called me up. Jarrod lives in Raleigh, North Carolina. He says, hey, Grant, I got my kid. I forget his kid's name. Find out the kid's name. Jarrod's son. He says, my son's, needs to do an intern. I told my son, the best thing you can do is go work for Grant Cardone for the summer. Go find out, Lisa. Thank you.
Is that the
Lisa
lawyer?
Sherry knows.
The law student? No.
Anyway, the kid's coming down. He's going to work for me for 2 months. Dude, he's going to get his skills on, okay? We want to talk about some out-of-the-box things that you can do. A lot of people are about to graduate from college. You want to give them some stats there, Jarrod?
Yeah, no, look, talking about valuable degrees and where people are actually getting hired, I mean, just knowing you need to get a job is only the first piece of this. It's trying to figure out where do you have the best opportunity to get hired, where employers hiring people right now. Forbes just posted an article, the top 5 degrees that were being hired for, academic disciplines. Number 1, business. Big surprise, right?
You stole this was my
I printed
collateral.
this out for me.
Okay, go ahead.
This was for me.
Go ahead, man.
Business is the first academic discipline hired. Second is engineering. Third is accounting, 4th is computer sciences, and 5th is economics. 68% of people with business degrees get placed in jobs.
Do you know how many college graduates there are every year?
260,000.
Okay.
And did you know?
And look, you know how much competition that is? That's just in the United States. That's just in the United States. You don't think companies in the United States aren't looking to India and China, Korea? For people that have been studying Saturdays and Sundays, haven't been going to spring breaks. You guys doing spring break right now? I know you think it's all funny and everything. I'm going to just tell you, man. I'm just telling you from a guy that knows how to have a good time, knows how to party. Dude, you are going to pay the price, okay? It's not. I'm telling you, the price is going to be so ugly later. If you're willing to pay, if you're willing to like put off some of this stuff that masses of people do, if the masses are doing it,
don't do it.
It won't pay you.
Stay away.
I'm telling you. I mean,
one of my favorite lines. Grant's riding in the back of a cab on a business trip, and the cab driver turns around and is talking to him about, he's buying investment houses, and Grant says, "Hey, when the cab driver's talking to me about buying houses, that's when I'm getting out. I'm selling. I'm getting out because." When everybody is moving towards a certain area, you want to make sure you're going the opposite direction because something bad is about to happen.
And these 260,000 people, what they do is this is how they look for a job, okay? They go to Monster.
I just made that number up, actually.
It's 90,000.
Is it?
Because in 2000, some people say 90,000, some people say up to 260,000 people.
Saying,
I do know this. There's more companies hiring today because you stole all my notes. There's more people hiring this year. It's up by about 13% over last year. So the hiring situation is improving for college grads. The issue, though, I want to stay focused on, are you going to get the job you want? And do you get that by looking around? Oh, Caterpillar's hiring. Oh, Coca-Cola's hiring. Oh, they're going to do Enterprise Rent-A-Car's hiring an accountant
for $36,000.
Dude, do you want to work for Enterprise? Do you want to have the green logo on? I mean, who do you want to work for? We're leaving you out of the equation. Who do you want to work for? Would that have been good advice for you when you were getting out of college?
Yeah, I mean, geez.
Make a list of 5 and only 5. Not industries, people that you want to work for. Not companies, man, people. Get close to people. One of the best books I've ever read in my life was a book called, I think the name of it was Other People's Money, OPM. Mm-hmm. It's an old book, a long time ago. And what I learned in that book was the closer people got to money, the more money they made. Basically, it's saying, hey, if I have to sell a phone, there's a phone between me and the money. A bank gets rid of the product and just sells money.
I'm trying to get closer to the money right here.
Huh? What is the point of that? Okay, don't put so much distance between you and who's hiring. Hey, man, who do you want to work with? Because you're going to be dealing with somebody that you like or don't like either day. Now, I know Paulie and Robert. I know they like working here. I don't even need to ask them, are you happy, man? I can tell they like working here, okay? I know when people aren't happy. So I know if I'm going to go to work every day, dude, I want to be happy, man. I don't care if it's 30 grand or 60 grand. Because you can't pay me enough if I'm not happy.
Oh, totally. I agree. 100%.
So what do we want to tell people to do here? First, I want you to make a list of 5 people you want to work with, not 5 things you want to do. Okay, you're an accountant, an analyst, software. You want to do social media. Don't worry about all that.
And this means starting where you're familiar. This means starting somewhere in your area, in your neighborhood, where you know people. I mean, we talk about it's called your power base.
Yeah, your power base, exactly.
Stay where the power is.
Right out of this book.
Exactly.
So always start from your place of power. If you were going to buy real estate, you don't look at the United States, man. That's like looking for Malaysia Airline Flight 370.
Gone. It's disappeared. Look in your backyard. Look where you're familiar. Look where you know people. Look where you have influence. Yeah,
you can't look the whole Indian Ocean, man. If you're going to go buy real estate, Grant, where do I start? How about you start on your block? Find out once you buy the building that you're renting in right now. Hell, you know that building. Start as close to home as you can. Something you understand. Same thing with a job, right? You're getting out of college right now. You're leaving Harvard, Yale. You're leaving McNeese State University, dude. Who do you know? Who do you know intimately? Oh man, they're hiring in Houston.
And this was actually
Schlumberger and Exxon.
This was actually a mistake that you made early in your career. Remember, because he talked about how when he was getting started, it ain't easy, and you got to make tough decisions and do things that make you uncomfortable. And tell him about when you were starting your business. And instead of going right to your backyard,
dude, I was so scared. Okay, can we show the chick again that's graduating? Okay, you know that little hat right there and those grades. They ain't gonna get rid of your fear. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Truth.
You know, drinking all weekend, your fear's not going away. Mm-hmm. You go to Vegas, they got a saying, you know, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. That's some bullshit.
Except STDs, those come with you.
They come with you, and so do your memories. Mm-hmm. The memories, man, the insecurities you have, you got to get sold on you. I want to talk to Matt first from Tampa.
Matt, what's up, man?
Hey, how's it going today?
Hey!
Matt, sorry we had you on hold so long, bro. I know you out busy making a living. What's happening, brother?
Hey, no problem at all. I'm loving what you guys are saying. I'm enjoying every word of it. Thank you so much. I'm a huge fan.
Good. Well, thanks for listening, man. What's your question?
My question is, I'm a life coach and a motivational speaker. I'm just getting launched into the motivational speaking, and I'm a hustler. I've read all your books. I've watched every single YouTube video. My question for you on the practical side, when you guys started off into speaking engagements, how did you get your name out there? I know it was all about hustle, but is that when you did all the cold calling, when you got out and started selling your products and services? I remember you telling that story.
Yeah. You know, what I did was, and this was part of the story Jarrod was saying, I lived in Houston, Texas at the time, and I wrote, one thing that I did that I think helped me a lot was I wrote material from scratch. I didn't go copy a bunch of other people's work, so that I went out with something that I believed in, that was personal to me, that was
true to you.
True to me and authentic to me, not something that I copied with a stapler and a copy machine. And so when I went into the marketplace, I left Houston and I went to cities a long way away from home.
As far away from home as he could get.
Now, the reason I did that.
What's your philosophy on that?
Well, because I was scared, dude, because I knew that if I stayed in Houston, I'd go out, make a call, and I'd run back to home and get in my bed and pull my sheets over my head and cry myself to sleep. And I was terrified. But it was a mistake because I could have just done the same thing in Houston and I would have killed it.
And saved a lot of money too.
What I did was I went and cold called on companies, knocked on door to door. Let me just give you one piece of a data, Matt. Matt having speaking as a career would be like trying to go get a job, okay? There ain't no money in it.
Right.
There ain't no money in jobs, and there's no money in speaking, okay? So what you need is a bigger plan than that, much bigger plan than that. I'm happy to help you sometime. Give me a call. Folks, you're listening to Young Hustlers. Matt asked us a great question there. If you want to have your question answered, give us a call.
305-865-8668.
Dude, you got to get your hustle on. Stay with us. This is Grant Cardone at Jarrod Gland.
Are you one of those people not satisfied with good? If you're at $100 and want to go to $100,000, or if you're at $1 million and want to achieve $10 million, it's time to change your game. When are you going to make the move? If you want more freedom, if you want more choices in your life, then Grant Cardone's MP3 Game Changer package is for you. It's the 10X rule. The Rules of Success and Sell or Be Sold was narrated by Grant Cardone himself. Learn to go from nothing to everything, from being unknown to being known worldwide. Grant wants you to have your freedom and to achieve your highest potential. A $700 value on sale now for $179.99. Grant Cardone came from nothing and is now a multimillionaire. The information contained in this package got him there. You need the tools, the inspiration, the guidance, and the technique to achieve your potential. Order now at grantcardone.com/game changer. That's grantcardone.com/game changer. Always be moving forward. Find your freedom and your opportunity. Order your Game Changer MP3 package today.
Grant Cardone saved my business.
About 6 months ago, I found Grant Cardone on YouTube and I instantly liked what he was saying. I wanted to know how to go out and get the sale. I wanted to know when I wanted money, how to turn the faucet on and get money. I call that money on tap. And Grant Cardone taught me how to get that stuff.
Whatever it takes, do what you got to do. Go get it, what you want in your business and in your life.
I need a new guru, somebody who's really up to date and modern, and that's when I found Grant Cardone. And that's when I found 10X.
Look, massive, 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 massive action.
What are you waiting for? You're either going to have more or you're going to have less. Make the decision, get committed, read the books, get to the seminars, take action.
If you're trying to build a massive brand, I think there's nobody better in the country than Grant Cardone.
Your time is now. Get your 10X book and audio today. Visit grantcardone.com/10X or call 800-368-5771.
Hey, Grant Cardone here.
At Jarrod Gland.
Oh, Young Hustlers. We're Young Hustlers.
Dude, you've been doing some protein? Wow, you get pretty jacked up, man.
Trying to keep it right, dude. You got to stay ready, baby. You can't get ready when you graduate. Get a black hat, y'all throw it in the air, everybody celebrates. Oh my God! And then the next day, y'all scared. Oh,
you know when I graduated,
what the heck?
When I graduated at my ceremony, they were tossing tortillas across the.
Yeah,
that was the.
How do you get a job in this marketplace? Okay, look, wages. I just did a show on this yesterday. Wages are flat for 40 years. And let me tell you, what the show was about was men's wages. But women's wages are only 77 to 81 cents of men's wages. So if the man's wages are flat and you're only a percentage of that as a woman, and this has been going on for 40 years, and you're graduated and you got $112,000 worth of college debt, and you're going out into a job market that is hiring but not paying. Now the question is, are you going to get the job you want? Okay, folks, do not go online and look for people that are hiring. That is a mistake.
Auto submit your resume to 50 plus people. When they call, you don't even know who it is or who, you know.
Dude, we get it every day, man. We send out, people respond, okay, now tell me more about your company. Why, that something's happening to you. We always talk, in my seminars and our shows and our books. Don't let something happen to you. Control what is going to happen in the environment. We want you to basically get down to 5 names of people, not companies.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm. People you want to work for.
Your dad turned you on to me.
Yep.
You still turned on? So he said, dude, this guy's on the move, man. See, if you were graduating at that time, I wouldn't have been maybe you wouldn't be thinking, I'm going to go work for some motivational guy that teaches sales.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not anywhere. You don't search it.
Oh, yeah.
Enterprise, Hertz comes up. J.P. Morgan might come up. Morgan Stanley will come up. Ernst Young is going to come up. Exxon might come up. Schlumberger in Houston. My name's not going to come up, man. Dude, you're missing all the players, dog. The players are the little guys, not the big companies
Mid-size,
where there's 60,000 employees.
Where you have an opportunity in 3 years to go from a salesperson who's basically a glorified receptionist to vice president of the company.
Yeah, exactly, because that's not going to happen at Exxon.
No,
if that happened at
way.
Exxon, there was some serious going on. I don't even know how to do it good, okay? You do. So, look, what are you going to do? Okay, I want you to make a list of 5 names of people, not companies. If you say Schlumberger, who is Schlumberger? Who you going to see, man? Who's the guy? Well, I'm going to go see the chick at the HR department. HR don't hire people.
Wrong.
Okay, they don't hire people. Well, I'm going to go see the manager. The manager doesn't hire anybody, man. You need to find the guy.
And then you need to go after that person, that guy or girl, like you would if they represented a contract that was going to pay you $2.5 million.
You want to work for you want to work at Starbucks? I want you to go see Howard Schultz. I want you to figure out how to get in front of Howard. Now, the information I'm giving you here, man, if everybody did that, Grant. Dude, no, I'm not worried about everybody. I'm worried about you. Who you worried about? Worry about yourself, because not everybody's going to do this, because most people don't have the freaking guts to do this because they're scared coming out of college with a hat and some grades. You think a resume is going to get you the deal, and it's not.
They don't even know the first step, though. The first step is, just the concept of going directly straight to the president or the CEO or the owner is just a concept that's foreign to most people.
Nobody else is going.
They're like the traditional rules say I've got to go to the HR person. I've got to go straight through the person who's making the hiring decisions and not the person whose name's on the building.
Yeah, and if you want a traditional, you're obviously influenced by traditional because you got a college degree. Okay,
Yeah.
That's a tradition.
Traditional practices, traditional ways, traditional pay, traditional job. Come on, man.
Make a list of 5. Make a list of 5. Who runs that company, not who works there. Who runs that company? I want you to do whatever is necessary to get in front of those 5 people. That means you need to do some research about those people, not the company. I don't care who they're hiring, what they're hiring for. You match up 5 great people with one great person, you got you a job, and you got you a job that's going to be a great job. I want to talk to Nick from North Carolina. Nick?
What's up, Nick?
Hey, is this glad to call? Glad you guys answered my call. I appreciate it.
Nick, I appreciate you, my friend.
What's happening,
Where are you calling
man?
from?
Greenville, North Carolina.
Dude, I love Greenville.
Is it Greenville or Greenville?
Greenville.
Okay. What's your question, man?
Well, my question to you, I've been listening to the show so far and going after people that run the company, man. That's so important, and I've actually had some experience with that. Got my name out there to some people, some important people, and then before I know it, I'm getting emails from companies that I'm interested in. I understand that went, got probably passed down, boom, got to HR. They said, hey, boss man wanted me to get this guy in. So getting resumes in. But my question to you guys is, how do you guys go about I'm trying to sell, and I'm trying to find something I'm passionate about selling. But getting to these kind of guys is complicated. How could I go about that?
Well, are you asking about how to identify what makes what's a product you can get behind, or are you asking how you can get in front of the right person?
A product that I believe in, because I think it's so much easier to sell a product that you truly believe in than something that you really don't. What kind
of car do you drive? What kind of things do you buy with your discretionary income? What kind of things would you like to have if you had the money? I mean, that's, what type.
He's not really asking you a question. He's giving you the answer right now, man.
Okay.
I got some more. I got to work with him a little bit more. No, clearly. But dude, what do you love to do, bro?
I'm about to graduate here in May.
Scared, aren't you?
Yeah, a little bit, but
you should be, dude. You should be. You should be.
I want to get out there. I want to make some money, man.
Yeah, let's do it, man. What'd you graduate in?
I have a operations and supply chain management degree.
Yeah, I don't know where that is.
Okay, all right. What do you want to do now? Okay, now we know what you got a degree in. We found out what you figured out you could pass grades in. Now, what do you want to do?
Right now, my goal or my next move is I'm going to sell freight and services through third-party logistic companies.
All right. Who you want to work for? Who do you want to work for?
That's really not what I want to do.
Yeah, well, why'd you tell me that then?
Well, I told you
Look,
that
if you're going to lie to yourself,
that's
don't lie
my
to me.
degree, and that's how I found a job.
Okay, what do you want to do, though, bro? What do you want to do?
I want to do what everyone wants to do, you know?
What?
I want to wake up every morning and say, damn, I can't wait to go to work today and make money.
Okay, so you got to you got to figure out what that's going to be, dude, and who does that, because that job is out there in America. But saying this first line of shit you just gave me, which is I want to sell supplies to people. I mean, I don't even know what that job is that you just described.
I don't want to do that.
I want you to get down.
But I don't want to sit on my ass anymore.
No, you can't, bro. You got to get out and do something, okay? Look, my first job out of college was selling cars. It was selling cars. I didn't want to sell cars, okay? But you know what? That's the only job I could get. So, I went to the car dealer and I said, hey, dude, hire me. Why should I hire you? I look good. I got a college degree. He's like, okay. I finished college, dude. I finished. He's like, okay, I'll hire you. I'll give you a shot. I didn't want to sell cars, bro. But I'm like, once I got in there, I looked around. I'm like, hey, you know what, man? I can make some money here, man. Shit, these guys aren't hustling. These guys aren't kicking it. These guys aren't pushing. These guys are satisfied. I'm going to freaking get in there. I'm going to rip the cover off the ball. And I learned everything I could about selling. I didn't like selling cars. I hated selling cars. I didn't like the way people looked at me about selling cars. I didn't like customers, how they treated me. Oh, you're a car salesman. You're just a car salesman. The people I went to college with talk bad about me. Dude, I made $100,000 selling cars. I started feeling kind of good about it. And then what I did was I said, you know what? If I don't feel good about selling cars, how many other tens of thousands of people don't feel good about selling cars? And I made a career out of it. The first thing I did was got a job. And then I got good at that job, and I got so good at that freaking job that they couldn't get rid of me. I could wreck cars, tear shit up, be mean to customers. Dude, I made that dealership so much money, I could, right there, Mr. Dealer.
Can I ask you one more question?
You just did. I hope that's not the one you want to use up.
All right.
No.
Bring it to me, dog. Come on.
Okay. Mr. Cardone, I know you're really big into real estate, and I like that, and I want to pursue a career in real estate as well.
Yeah.
Although, who's going to hire me out of college with selling real estate?
Well, dude, I'm hiring people right now, but I ain't going to hire you with that attitude.
I need to talk to in order to get? Is that something that people from graduates from college go straight into?
Dude, I don't know what kids from college go straight into. Most of them go straight into drugs. They go to spring break. Okay, they go into no job. They move back to mama's. What do you want to do? That is the point today. Everybody listening, listen. This is what you're not getting out of college. Dude, what do I do? What you do is you find out something to kill. And then you go hunt it down and you kill it. You stalk it down. You freaking put lasers on it. And you tell that guy you get in front of, Nick, if you want to go get in real estate, mark somebody right there in South Carolina. I can give you the names of a bunch of companies, ARA, CBRE, Hendricks and Associates. These guys are doing real estate deals. I know a number of people doing management of real estate. You walk in and say, hey, I'm Nick. I'm from North Carolina, Greenville. I'm from Greenville, and dude, I'm here to turn this place upside down, dude. I want to do real estate. I want to learn real estate. I'm here. You know what? You hire me. Don't even pay me anything. You decide at the end of the week what I'm worth. You go in there and do that kind of pitch, dude, you'll have a job. Okay, we got Carrie from
Hawkinsville, Georgia.
Hello?
Carrie, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Excellent. Thank you.
Good.
What's your question?
I was just calling. I have recently got out of school and started selling enclosed cargo trailers for American-built cargo trailers. That's the name of our company, okay. And I'm just getting started, so I'm not really sure how to go about, getting our name out there or my name out there per se, and just making sure that, I sell and meet my expectations of myself and things like that.
Well, first thing, congratulations. You just picking up the phone today and being aware, saying, hey, I'm on the Young Hustler Show. I'm going to be listening to this. You're giving your name, yourself recognition. You're giving your company recognition. What do you know about selling? Have you studied selling at all?
I've studied you. I've been working here for about 4 months now, and we watch your videos every morning, and we follow you on Facebook and Twitter, and
oh, the company does.
Yes, our whole company and myself outside of work also.
Oh, dude, that's awesome. What's the name of the company?
American Built Cargo Trailers.
Are you on you're on our on-demand program?
Yes.
Okay, look, this is what I want you to do, okay? First of all, thank you for being a client. Number 2, you have to eat, drink, and swim in my material, okay? And no matter how uncomfortable it is, you need to start trying the material out. Like, I work with our sales team, and Jarrod works with the sales team, but Jarrod's paid a lot of money to get sales out of that department. But I pop in there all the time, right, Jarrod?
Yep.
Walk in. No, we're not doing it like that. You do it like this. We drill it over and over and over again so you can have your pitch down. Look, there's no position in life, particularly if you're going out into the marketplace to get a job. This is the sales pitch of your life. And that's why so many college grads, so many people starting in the workforce are so freaking terrified, because colleges do not teach people how to do a pitch. They don't teach pitch. They don't teach negotiations. They don't teach basics. Like, did you know that there's a rule in negotiating when somebody offers you, hey, we'll pay $38,000? They actually think that you're worth more than $38,000, or they wouldn't offer you $38,000.
Right. I've seen that on one of your videos, actually. That's helped us out a lot because a lot of me and my other team members have been trying to cut our profit or our price out of our, things. And our sales director will be like, listen, watch Grant Cardone. Here we go. Now we're not cutting our prices down.
Yeah, you don't need to, because, we just had a guy on the road. He called into Jarrod and said, hey, I got an offer. The guy doesn't want to do this or that. We don't use that as our stable datum. A lady told me one day, she's like, look, if you don't have some always, you're going to end up with a bunch of nevers. So all I would tell you, Carrie, is keep doing what you're doing. You're working for a great company. They're definitely interested in improving their business and improving their people's salaries and commissions through sales. They gave you that's a multi-million-dollar website that you're using right now. It can teach you how to be a superstar. We have a person that's making a woman that's, how old is she?
Me, I'm 22.
How old's Natasha?
20s, I think.
She's in her 20s.
30.
She's going to knock $50,000 down this month, and she's only been with us 4 months. But she does whatever we tell her to do, including confront her fears. Carrie, thanks for calling in, okay? Let everybody know I said hello. So, folks, this is what I want you to do. Jarrod, how many people?
5.
5 people. Companies or people?
People.
Targeted human beings. Who is the human being? Grant, man, I don't know who owns that company. I've always liked that company over there.
Google it.
I Google it. Find out who it is. Then find out who knows that guy or that gal, and I want you to break all protocol. All protocol. Do whatever is necessary. Phone, email, video, show up.
Resumes get thrown away in the trash.
Follow them home, dude. I don't care what you got to do. Oh, my God, Grant, I couldn't.
And also, this is another good tip. Another really good tip. When you're starting at the top, if you can't get a hold of the person at the top, you got to find the next person down, go after them. If you can't get a hold of them, find the next person down. Get a hold of the highest ranked person you can, but cover everybody up. I mean, you're going to be hitting them from all angles. Everybody's going to be talking
I want everybody
about
in the company saying, the general manager talking to the general sales manager, to the executive assistant, to the HR person, to the owner. Who's this guy? Oh, we got another letter from him. Oh, the guy was out in the parking lot today. Yeah, I want you to freaking cover them up. Be omnipresent everywhere, all at the same time. I want you to tweet them, post them, Facebook them, talk about how great the company is, write an article about it. I don't care. Cover them up. 5 people, 5 companies, then 5 names, and I want you to go after and decide, commit to, I'm getting a job with one of these 5 companies. When you finally get the interview, I want you to control the interview. If you don't know what that is, if you don't know what it means to control an interview, you do not have my materials. And you need them so that you can not just wish to be a young hustler, but so that you are a young hustler and you get your share in the marketplace. It's not going to be easy, folks. It's not going to be easy, okay? This guy came on for $2,500 a month. That was less than he could live on in Los Angeles, California, and drive your little sports car.
I was sleeping on an air mattress, driving mom's old Lexus.
Okay. He paid the price. He got in the right vehicle, got in the right space with the right guy that would reward him, that treats him right.
And that brings up an interesting
point,
making
you famous.
Because the guy that previously called was like, yeah, I want to get into real estate, but how do I do that? Well, dude, you're going to have to put the time in. You're going to have to go work. You're going to have to do the shit work. You're going to have to make little money so you can get inside and learn the business. You've got to invest the time.
Sweat equity, baby.
Dude,
Sweat equity.
You got to get in.
Paulie's producing this show. You can't see Paulie on right now. Paulie, you want to tell him what you told me the first day you came in here? Just tell him. Open your mic up and tell him. You don't have an open mic there? Okay. He said, hey, just hire me, man. Okay, you decide. What did you say? Decide what you're going to pay me later? Pay me whatever you want. He said, pay me whatever you want. I said, are you illegal? He said, no, man, pay me whatever you want, man. Pay me whatever you want. We'll figure it out later. Folks, this is Grant Cardone. This is at Jarrod Gland. You're in Young Hustlers. Every Thursday, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, we do this show for you, the guys, regardless of what your age is, because I want to help you get your hustle on. Cut through all the noise, cut through the BS, cut through the negativity in the marketplace, and give you the hustle you need, because you deserve it. You guys deserve to break out. I believe in you. I know Big J believes in you. Huh?
GMB, baby.
GMB. If you don't know what that means, you don't tune in often enough. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hey, look, be a young hustler. No matter how old you is, be a young hustler. Peace out.
Who the fuck you think you're fucking with? I'm the fuck.